Joining us now, syndicated columnist, host of the series Michelle Malkin Investigates on CRTV.com. Michelle Malkin, I watched the double standard. Part of me just wants to laugh, but then a part of me realizes for the rest of the country, journalism's dead. We have an informational crisis. What's your reaction?
Yes. Yes, and of course, you seem to have occupied rent-free space in President Obama's head for many years now,
I think it's
Sean.
like 15 times he mentioned me, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that you deserve a Golden Globe for all of these incredible clip reels that you've put together. I think it's a public service. These people need to have it in their faces and be reminded of their behavior and their media malpractice over the last 8 years. Good riddance to 8 years of Obama's drool bucket media, these fangirls and fanboys who literally ogled not just President Obama, but when he was a candidate. And as you pointed out in highlighting with Jimmy Fallon, they're fawning over Michelle Obama. And of course, those of us, you and I, Sean, and so many other stalwart critics and opponents and questioners and dissidents in conservative media were attacked for doing what those people in the mainstream media should have been doing. Do your jobs. Subject these political candidates to the same amount of scrutiny that you are now trying to compensate for with the incoming Trump administration. Only after Obama had done so much damage, Sean, did these people finally admit that, yes, we should have asked more questions. There is a very famous viral clip of Tom Brokaw and Charlie Rose on PBS, which we pay for, in which they cackle that they didn't vet Obama properly enough. There are admissions from the New York Times that they allowed the Obama administration to, quote, let the Obama administration rubber stamp and oversee the statements that were printed in the New York Times. It's shameful. There's David Brooks, who admitted that, he knew that Obama was lying to him about the stimulus, and he didn't say anything about it until 2 years later. Now these people realize that there should be a proper watchdog role for the press. Please.
Isn't there a lesson here in what we saw happen this week, the hyperventilating, the breathlessness, the, wow, we got him. They thought they had him this week, that the Trump campaign should understand that they don't like him, they'll never like him, and their goal, and tell me if I'm bordering on paranoia, they want to destroy him, and they're waiting for the moment to jump. Whether it's small and insignificant, it doesn't matter. They will turn something into something bigger than it really is.
Yeah, it's going to be a long 4 years, Sean, but I think that over the course of the campaign, and this goes for all of the people on the right, you know, whatever they thought about any particular policy position or personnel choice that Trump had made, and certainly I have been vocal about when I liked or didn't like certain things he said or certain choices he'd made, and the difference, of course, is that over the course of the next 4 years, Sean, I know that you, just as we did during the Bush administration, will be very vocal when we're happy, and we'll be very vocal when we're not. And the same thing could not, right? And the same thing could not be said.
$9.7 trillion debt increase over 10 years. Well, I thought they're the party of limited government, balanced budgets.
That's right. And you know what? The Republican Party and the establishment have squandered the opportunities they've had before when they had control of 2 or 3 branches of government, and we will be on them like white on rice. And I'm sure that there are leftist socialists who are going to say that I just committed a microaggression right there. But we live in a different era now, and thank God for that.
All right. Michelle Malkin, good to see you. Congrats on the TV series.